Hi, my name's Mavis Amankwa and welcome to My Mogul. Today the episode is going to be really interesting. I've got a client who I'm going to be speaking to about how he can grow his business. Let's go.
Mavis is lovely. I've known her for a few years, and every now and again we come together and try and see how we can help each other's businesses.
Mavis is very hardworking. I'd say she's a risk taker, which you have to be in business. She's very tenacious, so despite adversities, she's in there. She's still going ahead. She's still afloat. She's very inspirational. She has different clubs, different events going on weekly, as well as being a mum and a wife. I just don't know how she does it, to be honest with you.
Mavis, she is funny, she's personable, talkative. She's a good boss to have because you feel like you can talk to her on a level, and she's your boss, but you can kind of be friends with her as well. She's hardworking. She's always looking for a solution, always looking to fix a problem, always looking for new areas that we can kind of venture into.
Hope you've liked what you've seen so far and found out a little bit about what I do. Join me tomorrow when I'm going to be out and about with clients, so I hope you're looking forward to that. In the evening I'll be joining some friends for drinks, because in this business it's not always about work, we also have to play. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Mavis has been described as a modern African woman, and by that I mean a woman with a vision. So it's no surprise that her company is actually called Rich Visions. Today I want to find out what makes this West African woman based in the UK so successful, and what her challenges have been and how she's overcome them. Come on, let's go find her. You look great in pink.
You look good too.
In my leopard print.
Thank you.
I'm very well, thank you. How's it going?
I
know you're very
fine.
busy. I know you're very
Everything's
busy.
fine, but I'm very, very busy today.
Yeah.
But please do come in. Do come in.
Okay,
Good.
Yes, I've been traveling. It's been busy. But what about you?
Yes, I've been extremely busy. I've got a really hectic day today, so I'm going to introduce you to Faith, and she's going to look after you.
Oh, okay. Hi, Faith. How are you? Anita. Nice to meet you too. Oh, great. But while I have you, you can go. We're going to exchange a few words here. Why don't you tell me about her now that she's gone?
All right,
Yeah.
Mavis is such a good person to work for.
Yeah.
I think, she goes beyond just being your ordinary boss. I think it's such an inspiration being around someone like her, and she inspires us in the office to aspire for more, to kind of take the path that she's taken and aspire for the best in life. I think so. It's a good person to be around, and she's older than me. She's another woman, so I look up to her as a sister as well as my boss. So I really admire her, and she really is my inspiration.
What is it about her that makes her successful?
I think one thing I've learned about her is her determination.
Really?
And one thing I've picked up from her, I was actually thinking about this yesterday. She doesn't give up. She'll keep moving forward, and her philosophy is never, ever, ever give up.
I like working with Mavis because her energy kind of feels like matches mine. She's very sort of, she's a go-getter, and you can feel that even if she's just typing on the computer, you know that she's literally working hard and making things happen. So I find it to be a really inspirational year, and I'm very pleased with it.
Describe her. What's her personality like, her character?
Very driven. Again, a go-getter. She knows what she wants and she will get it. She's had a few challenging sort of months or days, but she just overcomes it, you know, doesn't even bat an eyelid, just gets on with it. And I think to people who need some motivation, just sit with Mavis for an hour and you'll get it. You'll get that motivation that you're looking for, because she's literally a very, very amazing lady.
When you talk about challenges, how does she deal with the challenges, or how does she deal with the challenges?
She focuses on the solution. She knows what the problem is, but then she just focuses, okay, so how can we overcome the problem? We know what the problem is, let's move on from it. What's the solution? What can we do? How can we deal with it? She listens to people's ideas as well. She knows how to do it herself, but she likes to expand it, and she thinks, okay, what's your idea? What do you think we can do?
Do you always want to do this, want to be in PR, or has Mavis kind of made working in this industry worth your while, so to speak?
I think she has. I think she's made it worth my while. I think what we do, it's more ethnic related, so it's very inspiring. It's very different, and so
when you say ethnic related, what do you mean?
We target ethnic communities, so we do marketing campaigns that are targeted at ethnic communities. And so, let's say an organization comes to us, they want to reach the Nigerian community, for example. We do marketing campaigns that are tailored to reach that particular community.
From originally?
I'm from Zimbabwe. Yes, I am.
Interesting. So do you see the cultural differences, or?
I do.
Really?
I do, yeah.
Like what?
Very different. I think the food. Food's very different.
Yeah.
Just the culture, the music, the entertainment, and just how we handle stuff. But we get on. You know, some cultures clash, but it's a culture I can relate to, a culture I can appreciate.
So it doesn't make a difference that you're from the southern part of Africa working for someone from the western part of Africa?
No, it doesn't.
Amazing.
I mean, yeah, she's from Ghana. Ghanaians are very friendly. They're known to be friendly. Zimbabweans embrace Ghanaians a lot. So Ghanaians are very friendly.
For you.
Yeah, it works for me.
It works. So who else works around here that I can speak to?
You can speak to Ishmael. I think he's got some free time, so I can definitely get him to have a chat with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
That's great.
You can bring me
All
over.
right, brilliant.
So Ishmael, what do you do in this company?
I'm the digital and social media executive, so I deal with everything that's online.
Wow. So you do the Facebook, the Twitter, the website?
Pretty much.
Are you an IT guy?
No.
Is there a difference?
There is. There's quite a major difference. If your computer breaks down and you can't turn it on, if you call me, I will look at it as blankly as you do and be like, I don't know what's going on. If your advert online doesn't work and you need it to be troubleshooted, or if you need some type of tracking and trafficking online, you can call me, do that for you.
Okay.
The difference.
I've always wondered what the difference was, but thanks for the clarification.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? I mean, belonging to this sort of organization that focuses on making Africa look better through your business?
It's always great to know that we're doing that, even though it's not something, it's not in the campaign brief, it's not something we set out to do, but it's always great to understand and know that we're a representation and a very broad one. We've got people from all parts of Africa that work in the office. So there's different cultures that mix and entwine, and you learn different things from each other. So it's literally like a micro version of Africa in the office.
What about Mavis? What is it about her that keeps you coming to work every day?
She's really ambitious, driven, which makes everybody else ambitious and driven. She gives you a lot of room to be creative.
Can you describe her to me in 3 words? Or if I ask you for 3 words to describe her, what would they be?
Driven, ambitious, and fun.
Fun. Driven, ambitious, and fun. If I had to ask you where you think she'll be in 5 years or 10 years, where would it be?
I've known her for over a year now, and the way she's dealt with everything, I would say in about 5 years' time, she could literally be opening more offices, definitely, and just expanding her services and just reaching worldwide audiences. She really is one of the most driven people I know, so when she puts her mind onto something, that's it, it's done. And I think definitely worldwide expansion.
just love the fact that Mavis has so many beautiful people from Africa working with her and for her. It's an amazing thing, and to be able to help the continent move forward in that manner, it's quite inspirational. But let's go find her. Mavis! It looks like everyone loves working for you.
Oh, that's good to hear. Excellent.
Only positive stuff.
Oh, great. That's so good.
Are you busy or?
Yes, I'm just basically about to have a staff meeting.
Ah,
so
okay.
I'm just doing the agenda and I'm about to just join the meeting.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow, it's a very busy day for you. But what's the essence of the meetings that you have with your staff?
The meetings that we have is basically to discuss some of our client work and to also brainstorm, talk about ideas, also look at the growth of the business and really just communicate. As you know, we're quite busy here doing lots of different things. So, us getting together every week is good to kind of just really work out what we need to do for the week and forward plan.
Okay, so you go off then. I shall wait for you.
Okay, so in terms of Iola, so Iola's been doing the one stuff. So I believe that next week is when they're finally going live on all the TV stations. So she's been getting the footage and she's just kind of putting that together with the production company. Sarah, last week me, Kim and Sarah went to hair company and we're just waiting for them to come back to us as to what they want to do next. We've got quite a couple of things in the pipeline. I know Sarah's been doing some of the MoneyGram stuff as well, and Jude, as you know, is on holiday. Yes, so Jude's just basically been working on the Royal Borough of Kensington Chelsea. He's just finished that off. He's working on the MoneyGram, IDT, and with the Ethnic Media Directory. I'm not sure where we are with the Ethnic Media Directory at the moment. Hi, you ready?
So do you get excited with these meetings?
The client that we're going to see is an existing client and they're quite
Okay.
happy with the service that we deliver. We've been
Oh,
working
that's
with them
nice.
for a long time, so it's really great when
Yeah.
you get a happy client and you get... I'm really passionate about what I do.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so,
That's very, very,
yeah.
very nice.
Oh,
All right,
wonderful.
let's get into the car. We
Okay,
shall
great.
chauffeur you to your meeting.
Ooh.
So Mavis, tell me about Rich Visions. When did it begin?
Rich Visions began about 10 years ago. Basically, I am actually from an IT background, so I studied IT for many years and I worked in IT for about 8 years. I didn't really find it challenging, but also at the same time, I was also working with my husband who actually founded the company Rich Visions. And at the time, I wasn't finding IT really exciting. I was doing lots of things within the community.
Or are you just so good at what you do that I just said you could do with your eyes closed?
I don't really want to blow my own trumpet, but we've been doing this for a long time.
Mavis is ready for world domination.